This FM 104.3.
When the Europeans, the colonial people were there, I don't want to call them any master. When the colonial people were there, and then the colonial people left, they left behind Wajin. Because you see, when the Africans took over, still 3-piece woolen suit, no your warfare. They wanted to wear it. The concept of bungalow, na servants, na maids, na this, na that, they wanted to keep it. And then, so what happened was that there was no change. There was no structural change. And so the time that the Ghanaian, the African, saw the European imposition, and the African did not connect with the European that was in position with the power. When the European left, still the Ghanaian does not connect to the concept of Abain, or something alien to us as a people, different from us. He's Abain Sika, he's Abain Juma, he's Abain the Maji. And what happens in there? You don't care what happens. People still go and they want to steal, they want to take because Abain Sika. But when we're free there, all of the Abain or one was Sika collectively now or make it up the Abain. So psychologically, socially, culturally, the link between the governance system and structures and we as a people and our way of living, there's a fundamental disconnect. And anytime we have not dealt with this psychological shift, the gap between who we are as a people and what it is that the government does, and is a representative of us, until that is dealt with, you continue there, even in your situation, and Kofo are in the public sector to reap for themselves. They are in the public sector not to serve and to improve our nation and to build our nation, but they are there what they can get for themselves. And they want to be worshipped like the European was worshipped. They want to sit in the big houses and the big bungalows like the European was worshipped. They still want to wear woolen 3-piece suits like the European was wearing. Because the concept of the self, the concept of you as an African, and then being ingenious with the mindset and creating a world for us as Africans that are better, that reflect us, your morals, your aspirations, your dream. Grandpapa, it's not there. It's not there. And so whenever you have this psychological impediment, cultural shock that is going on, we begin to always look from outside and solve your problem. Grandpapa, it is only a nation that is sick that will destroy its businesses to do what? And then you go, and then will be a catcher there. Go and tax your people. Tax them to death. Make sure you reap from them as much as you can, and send them to CDC. So you sit around, running around. They say, you will tax anything that is not bolted down. And all of that, at the end of the day, what will be the repercussion? You bring untold hardship on your people. Because you are going to try and please a master that cannot be pleased. And because you yourself have not exercised restraint, and you have not been able to as a people, and because Abino are disconnected, Abino from the people, you will continue to suffer this cycle. This cycle that we continue to go back 17 times, 18 times.
Professor Joseph Osafo speaking through Nana Ofori Usu.
Oh, Prof is aligned. Prof is aligned. And so we need to be able to. Look, this situation that we deal with band-aid solution, they be a plaster solution, not a chrono or two or bond. It is growing. It is becoming bigger. Because you go to the root of the problem. You cannot come here and just tell me that the only problem with ECG has to do with people not paying. Your responsibility to the people and running the organization and the structure and restructuring it in the way that it becomes efficient, profitable, in the way that it meets the needs of the people. Now, it cannot be one way. That we alone hold the blunt end of solution. Government cannot always come to us that every time you have to tax us to death in order for your own lack of discipline. You have not reduced the size of government. You have not closed the holes that brings corruption. The money is here. So if the money is here, why are we running outside? And we continue to become laughing stocks because your master will tell you that, look, go and do this to your people. Yes, sir, master. Go and bring hardship to your people. Yes, sir, master, and you're bringing hardship to your people. Go and touch pensions. And yes, sir, master, and you're doing this. You see, you are not there representing the hopes and the aspirations of the Ghanaian. Indigenous Ghanaians are suffering because the leadership are not Ghanaians. They have black faces, but they have white skin. They are black faces, but they are white skin. Frantz Fanon has told us this. And it continues to go on and on and on and on, Grandpapa. So to me, the fundamental issue of who we are as Africans, as Ghanaians, as African people, who we can become ingenious in the way to solve our problems. But Grandpapa, you have two ingenious ways in a way. Your problem at the first thing that you destroy our own. We look first to destroy our own. We don't build our own. Anytime the knee-jerk reaction is to, because you hate yourself, Obi will look like you, so you hate them, and you want to do worse things to them. So the love of self is not there, and that is why.
This one from Phillips.
So the issues is not when they come here with semantics, this and that. No, the issue is a deep-seated hatred for the self. We have not overcome the effects of us being under colonial rule. So the black man continues to mimic the white man. And
the black man continues to mimic the white man. I'll freeze you at that point. Kwame, today I totally agree with Grandpa.
This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.